of more than $18 billion under Semicon 1.0. And what better place to invest in India other than the Gujarat? Gujarat has been a pioneer in enabling policy environment not only to semiconductor industry but for other sectors as well. Gujarat, driven by the strong and the laser-focused administration under Honorable CM, was the first state to come out with a semiconductor policy and has emerged as the first semiconductor hub in the country with multiple projects coming up. Gujarat can also pride itself in the fact that India's first chip would actually be coming out of this state and thereby truly completing this journey of charkha to chips in actually a true sense. Many states have actually learned from this, from the initiative of Gujarat and have tried to actually emanate the policy initiatives taken by the state, and I commend the state for their leadership. This event itself is a testament to the traction and attraction of the industry for setting up the semiconductor ecosystem in the country. In the current geopolitical environment, which is highly competitive and highly fragmented, and where a few states don't hesitate to weaponize the technologies, the semiconductor value chain has to be highly resilient because it guarantees not only economic growth, but also national security. Therefore, it is not just an economic opportunity, it is a strategic imperative, and we invite you all to be a part of this shared journey. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Pal, for your invaluable insights. Your words will surely inspire new initiatives in India's semiconductor industry. Up next, it is my privilege to invite Shri Ajit Manocha, President and CEO, Semi Global, to share his vision with us. Welcome, sir.
Good morning and namaste. 2 years ago, on this platform, we celebrated the first announcement of Micron as the first anchor investor in state of Gujarat. Subsequently, Tata and 4 more, I think you heard the name so many times, so I will not repeat. And thanks to the leadership of the Prime Minister Modi ji and the Chief Minister Shri Bhupendra Patel ji and the staff from the Gujarat state, and that leadership is really showing results, but we cannot stop here. Last year at Semicon India, the inaugural Semicon India in New Delhi, Noida, Modi ji talked about the future. He also talked about Moore's Law on this platform 2 years ago. He said, our country should progress just like the Moore's Law helped progress the semiconductor industry. And I mentioned to him privately at that time, the way he said in Hindi, how India should progress, I translated that to Modi's Law of exponential growth during September Semicon in Noida last year. Now, those are good words to say. Moore's Law, when it came about, people did not know at that time the impact of the Moore's Law. Without Moore's Law, we would have not been where we are today. And similarly, the impact of Modi's Law of exponential growth, it will not mean anything unless there are some actions. For Moore's Law, actions were done by the industry. For the Modi's Law of exponential growth, the actions have to be happened by the state governments, the people of India, and the people of the industry. Now, our industry is at a critical juncture. Unprecedented opportunities, unprecedented supply chain disruptions, and unprecedented geopolitical issues, or I could call it unprecedented uncertainties. Now, I said that word in September. Since September, I think we can say unprecedented opportunities raised to the power X based upon the election outcomes in many countries. And you know what I mean. Now, how do you navigate yourself for these kind of disruptions? While there are opportunities, we cannot really stand back and say things will work out. No, they're not going to work out. industry is going to grow from $620 billion IC revenue last year to $1 trillion in next 6 to 7 years. The real question for all of us as fellow Indians is how much share we want for India. It is only up to us. Now, why this is so important? I mentioned it before, I'm going to say it again. The time has come that we need to grow more powerhouses of semiconductors in the world. Otherwise, our supply chain will never become resilient. And India has demonstrated to be the right country. And of course, Gujarat has demonstrated. I'm sure other states will come up within the country. It's a large country and a lot of opportunities. It will not dilute Gujarat. It will not dilute India. It will make India stronger. And that is happening, exactly that's happening in the US. Everything was in Silicon Valley. Now it's getting into the Midwest and other parts of the US. Last year at Semicon, the inaugural Semicon, we had unprecedented performance. We had 675 booth exhibitors from 100-some countries, and we had 130, 140 CEOs and CXOs from the entire value chain of semiconductor, and that has never happened in any part of the world. First time happened in India. And almost everybody, all executives, when they went back, they told me, we are believer of India. We will invest in India and will make India the next powerhouse. SEMI did Semicon 24, and now we're going to do Semicon 25 on September 1, 2, and 3 in Yashobhumi, Delhi in this year. And we brought the ecosystem. That's our core competency. We enable ecosystem. We have been the witness or in the making of South Korea, Taiwan, Japan, China, and now India. And we are also very fortunate that we have boots on the ground. ISA, which is a very established association here, and the Vision Summit is the signature event of them, which is happening today. They have joined as family of SEMI. And now the boots on the ground, we're going to make Semicon India 25 even bigger than Semicon India 2024. So with that, I'm going to say 2 or 3 messages. So we talk about what market share we want for India. And the number one focus should be ecosystem in the country. Without ecosystem, my friends from Tata or Micron or Keynes, you name it, they will all struggle. We cannot afford any setback for any of these anchor investors in this country, because that will send a bad news around the world. This is important for the people of India to make sure that these investors are super successful with unprecedented success, because that's really the name of the game. Now, this morning, one of the speakers said, I'm from Bangalore. Actually, we don't start in Bangalore until 10 o'clock. And then once somebody spoke from Gujarat, says, I'm from Gujarat. We start at 8 o'clock. My friends, I'm from Silicon Valley. We don't sleep. We only sleep for a few minutes to dream. Keep dreaming, so sleep less, but keep dreaming for the next future of India. And the second message I want to give you is execute, execute, execute. Without execution, our investments, all our vision will go nowhere. So this is my message to all of you, to make India the next powerhouse. That's good for the country, good for the world, and good for the humanity. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Shri Ajit Manocha, for your inspiring words and for guiding the industry with your global expertise. ISA is regularly doing the research reports on the ESDM sector in India. Those are highly valued in the industry. ISA's core team prepared the comprehensive report on the semiconductor manufacturing supply chain. I humbly request Honorable Chief Minister, Sir, to kindly release the report prepared by ISA on manufacturing supply chain, and also the esteemed dignitaries are requested to join for the same. Make in India product launch. Now, in order to talk about this, I would welcome Mr. Ashok Chandak, President, ISA. Welcome, sir.
Honorable Chief Minister of Gujarat State, dignitaries on the dais, and dear friends. It's a wonderful morning and a great thing moving. Actually, we spoke in the morning as well. You know, ISA Vision Summit usually paints the vision, the future, what's going to come and what needs to be done. But it's not only important to have the vision, but also look into how the reality is turning out, and it's an exciting journey. Any successful milestones are very, very important. And as all you know from the industry, as an industry stalwarts, India takes pride in a great design ecosystem. But at the same time, we know we have a weakness in manufacturing. Thanks to Honorable Prime Minister of the country, Mr. Modi, also Gujarat CM and the policies, we have a real breakthroughs of several manufacturing plants coming up. But still, it's very important to understand and see whether we are turning this vision into a reality. And that is where ISA, who has been working on not only vision painting, but also looks into how do we get it into the reality. And today we have 5 companies, those are going to showcase their products, which have been already realized in the country. And I would invite all of them together, actually. I would just announce the name and I request them, in view of time, to come together. So first is TISOL, Mr. Srini. TISOL now has become the world's largest independent semiconductor test company. And they have announced a new plant. Their turnover grows more than 1,000 crore, very unique, out of India. And they announced a new plant, and they have set up now the new machines, very innovative tools. Those will cater to their global demand of almost every semiconductor company they touch as a customer. That's number 1. Number 2, we have Suchi Semicon from the city of Surat, who is setting up their OSAT facility. They already realized the first SOIC chip, which has been realized, and that would be shown as a demo, as a showcase. Plus, they are going to do the mass production by month of April or May, that time frame. Third one we call Fermionics, Mr. Gautam Singh. They have worked on the beamformer IC, very complex design, complete design and complete prototyping, including the architecture. Obviously, the manufacturing happens outside of India because of the foundry requirement. That's number 3. Then we also invite Mr. Raj Chodankar from RRP Electronics. They have done the QFN package, which is very innovative and also realizing it. I request all the colleagues here to come on the stage and showcase their product, please.
Gentlemen, you can move with your products for the product launch. All of you can move further.
And also we have Polymatic, the company located in Kanchipuram in South India. Those are doing the silicon sapphire ingots as well as the 6G telecom die. Thank you, friends. Thank you very much. So that's one of the showcase of the vision to reality, and this will continue further. India, with the contribution from all of you, who are going to accelerate our journey on the manufacturing excellence. I'll just take another 20 seconds more. The supply chain report, which is mentioned already, has looked into much detail about the requirements for gases, chemicals, materials, minerals, and many things. We estimated that by 2030, the market size will become about 400 billion plus, and aspiring to take a 10% market share, we have an opportunity of $40 billion. It's all yours. Thank you.
Thank you so much, and we extend our good wishes to all of the people out here. Now I invite Mr. Gursharan Singh, SVP, Micron Technology, to the stage to deliver his address. Welcome, sir.
Bhupendra Patel ji, Pankaj Joshi ji, Madam Mona Kandhar, Sushil Pal ji, and all other dignitaries, industry leaders, and esteemed guests. Namaste and good morning. So firstly, to Bhupendra Patel ji, Micron is executing very, very well. Team Micron, do you agree? Oh, good. So this execution is coming with tremendous support from various agencies, various partners, and my special thanks to Sushil ji, Mona ji, and Mr. Joshi for all the help and especially the push. Appreciate very much. So I first want to express our thanks for Prime Minister Modi ji's dedicated vision to strengthen India's semiconductor ecosystem. I also wish to thank Bhupendra Patel ji for enabling the development of the semiconductor industry in Gujarat. Today, we look forward to your leadership in strengthening India's competencies in semiconductor manufacturing, product design, and R&D. Semiconductor industry needs are unique, and we appreciate government proactiveness in recognizing these uniqueness and enabling positive policy changes. I would like to thank the MITI, ISM, Ministry of Commerce, Ministry of Finance, the Customs and Revenue Departments, DST, GSEM, GIDC, and Revenue Departments, and all the other central and state government officials who are continuously supporting Micron and new and other upcoming semiconductor establishment ecosystem partners in India. Micron is one of the world's largest semiconductor company. We are the world leader in memory and storage solutions. At the heart of AI revolution, we see multi-year growth opportunities driven by various vectors such as server to data center, PC to mobile, and automotive to industrial systems. Our investment in a state-of-the-art assembly and test facility in Sanand, Gujarat, illustrates our belief in India's critical role in global semiconductor supply chain. Today's world economy is driven by innovative technologies that make information more accessible. And Micron's memory chips are at the center of this revolution, accelerating artificial intelligence and enriching life for all. It is an honor for me to represent Micron here today among esteemed government and technology leaders to discuss opportunities to build and grow a strong semiconductor manufacturing ecosystem in India. As a company, we are optimistic about India and the specific opportunities it offers in the years ahead. We have made a promising start, but to continue this momentum, India needs further and focused government support. Over the next 20 years or more, years to broaden its role in global semiconductor supply chain. This includes providing incentivization schemes for manufacturing, research and design, and ensuring predictability in customs and regulatory frameworks, fostering international partnerships and adopting advanced technology will further enhance the global competitiveness of the toll manufacturing model. Higher incentives for made in India components and modules in production-linked incentive schemes to OEMs will encourage localization and increase value addition. Our assembly and test facility underway in Sanand is the first of its kind in India. The site will take advanced DRAM and NAND wafers from Micron's fabs and transform them into finished products, integrated circuit packages, modules, and solid-state drives. Not just for our customers here in Gujarat, but for the world. That also includes Netherlands. Our facility in Gujarat will create 5,000 new direct Micron jobs, plus over 15,000 community jobs. This facility will be a tremendous complement to Micron's existing assembly and test sites in our network as we grow our capabilities to meet future demand. Micron's Sanand facility has catalyzed a cluster of semiconductor manufacturing investments in Gujarat. As these clusters develop, they require investments in physical infrastructure, logistics, special economic zones, and a skilled workforce to support a semiconductor manufacturing ecosystem. Micron has forged strategic partnerships with technical universities like NAMTech, PDU, PEC, and SCL to bridge the gap between academia and industry. Further, in collaboration with Learning Links Foundation and with the support of Niti Aayog and the Atal Innovation Mission, the Micron Foundation has established outfitting more than 2,000 government school students with advanced STEM learning tools, further strengthening our commitment to STEM education. Micron has also set up a state-of-the-art Micron STEM lab in Ahmedabad Science City, providing hands-on experimental learning for 2,700 underrepresented students in Gujarat. The semiconductor industry is both capital and resource intensive, and the construction of semiconductor facilities is unique and complex. This calls for highlighting opportunities to elevate skill sets and advancing the knowledge and capabilities required for constructing these advanced facilities in India. For India to continue developing its semiconductor ecosystem, it is imperative that semiconductor companies have access to quality, reliable power, and clean water. Equally critical is the development of civil infrastructure in Sanand, including convenient housing options for employees, high-speed rail connectivity, finished roads, public transport, hotels, international schools, and hospitals. As India continues to encourage global suppliers to consider localization, direct flight connectivity between Ahmedabad and established semiconductor hubs such as Taiwan, Korea, and Japan are essential to facilitate new investments. And we are very thankful for daily direct flights between Ahmedabad and Singapore. Seamless knowledge sharing and collaboration with overseas partners is very critical. Our collective vision for Gujarat as a pivotal hub for semiconductor manufacturing depends on developing robust infrastructure, a strategic procurement, supply chain, stringent compliance standards, and a continuous focus on capacity building. Together, we can and we will build a thriving semiconductor ecosystem that not only meets global standards, but also drives innovation and economic growth in India. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mr. Singh, for Micron's commitment to India's semiconductor ecosystem. Moving ahead with the MOU exchange between the Government of Gujarat and Micron Semiconductor Technology India. For the same, we invite Ms. Elizabeth Olroy, Vice President Global EHS and Sustainability, Micron, to exchange the MOU, and Mr. Amrinder Sidhu, Director Assembly, Test and NMS Legal. We welcome you.
As a global technology leader, Micron manufactures some of the world's most cutting-edge memory and storage solutions. We are excited to grow our manufacturing footprint in the vibrant region of Gujarat, India, where we're building a state-of-the-art assembly and test facility, the first of its kind in the country. As we focus on our expansion activities in India, we are proud to sign this MOU anchoring on 3 key initiatives. First, our commitments around environmental stewardship and the benefits that we will bring to this community as we invest in sustainability. Second, our commitment to the safety anchor of our Live Safe program, based on the premise everyone deserves to go home safe every day. And third, bringing Micron's STEM education efforts to the local area as we develop the workforce of the future right here in India. We are dedicated to these initiatives at Micron, and we are excited to collaborate with our government partners as we grow our presence in Gujarat.
Can we extend congratulations to them? Thank you very much. I now invite Mr. Girish Chandra Chaturvedi, Chairman, CG Semi Private Limited, to share his insight with us. Welcome, sir.
Thank you. Honorable Chief Minister, Government of Gujarat, other dignitaries on the dais. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a great pleasure for CG Semi to be part of SemiConnect 2025. It is one of the largest semiconductor conclave in India. CG Semi is one of the youngest but most ambitious companies of Murugappa Group. Post-COVID, when India geared up to Honorable Prime Minister's vision of becoming a self-reliant in semiconductors, the group decided to contribute to this ambition by entering semiconductor manufacturing. With a 120 years legacy of establishing factories across India, the group has deep knowledge of the manufacturing ecosystem but needed expertise in technology and manpower. It onboarded Renaissance, a leader in microcontrollers and automotive solutions. As technology partner for advanced package and anchor customer, to accelerate manpower development, it partnered with Star Microelectronics for skill development and technology transfer. It was founded in March 24. We were inspired by Honorable Chief Minister's vision of establishing a semiconductor cluster in Gujarat and decided to establish it here in Sanand. As we all know that establishing any business, and particularly this one, in a new region requires strong initial support, from both the central and the state governments in all areas like financial, non-financial, and operational assistance. The nodal agencies, ISM and DST in Ahmedabad, they have been very actively engaged with us. ISM is Government of India's agency. They offered essential administrative support in all respects. Almost every officer across the department, from headquarters at Gandhinagar to field offices in Sanand, had a critical role in fast-tracking our project. For example, GIDC proactively addressed GPCB, expedited the necessary permissions. We are grateful, very grateful for your continued commitment to advancing semiconductor industry, and we trust that this invaluable support will continue. CG Semi is building a production facility in 2 phases, a mini plant and a main plant. Mini plant will be completed in coming months and production will start in 2026. The main plant will be completed in 2026 and the production will start in 2027. We all agree that the future of semiconductors in India is promising, and in a few years we will have a few OSATs and a fab in the country. To build a complete ecosystem, we need to have definitely 2 key developments to come along. One is the supply chain and the other is the talent. What I have heard here since morning, it is very gratifying that the government of Gujarat has already taken initiatives to develop these 2 areas. Gujarat Semicon 2025 will definitely play a key role in fostering collaboration among semiconductor companies, research institutions, universities, and supporting industry. Over the next 3 days here in Semicon, we will all ideate on developing the semiconductor ecosystem and lay the foundation stone for making Gujarat the epicenter of global electronic manufacturing industry. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chaturvedi, for your insights on the evolving semiconductor landscape. Next, I invite Mr. C.S. Chua, President and MD, Infineon Technologies Asia Pacific, to share his perspective with us.
Honorable Chief Minister of Gujarat, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. As you know, water, especially the clean water, is a source of life. And today, in the modern world, electricity, as well as especially the clean electricity, will be essential to improve the quality of life in the modern world. Do we have the slide? It's working?
So you can just speak next and they'll do for you.
Ah, okay. Sure.
Okay.
So, Infineon, and as you know that semiconductor will be an essential part of the modern life, because as you know that even in the hall today, whether it is the lighting, the LED, or the air condition, has improved the quality of our life. And semiconductor is an important element that contribute to the modern lifestyle that we have today. And Infineon is developing power electronics semiconductors that enable clean, safe energies. And we have basically three areas that we are addressing. One is on the mobility, on clean and safe vehicles, and second one is on the production of energy, the renewable energy, where our semiconductor enable clean and green energy. Last but not least, that is where all the electricity come into our household, where we use our modern equipment, whether it's home appliances, IoT devices, that require energy as well as a smart, secure element that enable us to use our IoT device in a safe environment. So as you can see that the modern lifestyle that we have today require a lot of usage of semiconductor. And today we are not new to India. In fact, we have been here for almost 30 years with more than 2,500 employees located in India. And we have been working with our ecosystem partner, whether it's a research institution, whether it's a startup, whether it's the partners that we have in India. And we will continue to do that in order to support the Visit Bharat 2047 that will come into place in the next 20 to 30 years. With that, thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir. We appreciate it. Now I invite Mr. Matt Crawley, EVP Global Business Unit, Jabil, to address us. Welcome, sir.
Namaste, and very good morning to Chief Minister Bhupendra Patel, Government of Gujarat, esteemed dignitaries, distinguished guests, fellow colleagues, ladies and gentlemen. It is truly an honor to be here today and have the opportunity to address you. We're all here because we recognize the transformative power of semiconductors in driving technological advancements and economic progress. Not only do semiconductors power everything from smartphones to advanced medical devices, but the industry drives innovation, creates high-value jobs, and attracts significant investments. As I was traveling here from the U.S. this week, it struck me just how impressive Gujarat's ambition to grow its state economy to $5 trillion by 2047 really is. And that journey will have opportunities along the way. There will be challenges, but Gujarat's ambition hinges on its ability to harness the potential of semiconductors. Business-friendly policies is the first step towards laying a strong foundation. To that end, I commend the state of Gujarat for its efforts in ensuring conducive environments for doing business. From the ease of setting up a business to responsive support in accessing capital and labor, we have experienced firsthand the state's enthusiasm in welcoming multinational companies such as Jabil. Having skilled talent and partners will be another opportunity. For those who are new to us, Jabil is a global leader in engineering, manufacturing, and supply chain solutions to more than 400 of the world's top brands. From semiconductor equipment to servers, racks, data center power, liquid cooling, electric and hybrid vehicles in automotive, pharmaceutical delivery solutions, such as GLP-1 auto-injectors in healthcare, and humanoid robots in warehouse automation, we serve a diverse range of industries through our technical and design capabilities, manufacturing expertise, supply chain insights, and global product management expertise. Our operations in India began in 2003. Today, we employ more than 7,500 employees in India, and we have 140,000 employees globally. Over the years, we've established a strong presence, leveraging our expertise to drive innovation and excellence in electronics manufacturing, playing a significant role in the Make India initiative. Our efforts have not only created job opportunities, but have also contributed to the development of a skilled workforce in the country. As we look to the future, we're very excited to announce that we have plans to open a factory in Gujarat, adding to our network of more than 30 countries with factories and 100 sites globally. As part of that, we're very excited to announce an MOU specific to silicon photonics manufacturing in the state of Gujarat today. We believe, thank you, we believe photonics holds immense potential in advancing industries like autonomous vehicles, health diagnosis and treatments, as well as 5G networks and all the technology that supports artificial intelligence. Jabil's been a player in photonics in the photonics space for more than a decade. Besides new product introductions, we have years of experience in designing photonic devices and systems, developing amplifiers, transceivers, and laser packages, as well as developing optical networking, prototyping, and large-scale manufacturing services, reducing time to market for photonic solutions in telecommunications, data communications, and artificial intelligence applications. This MOU underscores our commitment to the support of the nation's aspirations in growing its silicon photonic capabilities by contributing to the overall development of the photonics ecosystem in India. We're proud to be a part of this journey and look forward to working closely with the Gujarat state government and other stakeholders to realize the full potential of semiconductors and photonics in India. Together, we can build a brighter future driven by innovation, technology, and collaboration. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mr. Crawley, for your valuable insights into the semiconductor manufacturing landscape. We now have a MOU with Jabil headquartered in St. Petersburg, Florida, a trusted partner to over 400 top global brands offering engineering, manufacturing, and supply chain solutions. We call upon Mr. Matt Crawley, Executive Vice President of Jabil's Global Business Units, Mr. Debashish Chaudhary, Vice President and Country Manager of Jabil India, to exchange the MOU with Mona Kandar, Principal Secretary, DST, and his team will join.
Welcome to Jabil, a global leader in technology, supply chain, and manufacturing solutions, driven by a dedication to solving complex problems for the world's top product brands. And you'll find us in more than 25 countries with over 100 sites and a diverse team of more than 140,000 employees. At Jabil, we provide solutions that make products a reality in just about every industry you can think of, from electric vehicles and healthcare devices to renewable energy and AI cloud data centers. From first concept to final delivery and beyond, we innovate with our customers across the entire product lifecycle. Through collaboration, we turn ideas into products that power our daily lives through expert design and engineering, advanced manufacturing, and a sophisticated global supply chain, all while ensuring products have a sustainable second chance at life via material recycling and reuse. With a network of sites and suppliers that spans the globe, we seamlessly blend cutting-edge technology with our expert knowledge to create smarter, more efficient processes, no matter where our customers are located. Together, we make anything possible and everything better.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's congratulate them, please. Thank you. I now invite Mr. Ramesh Kannan, MD, Keynes Technology, to share his thoughts with us.
Honorable Chief Minister, distinguished guests, esteemed colleagues, ladies and gentlemen.